Hi guys, welcome to class. This class is for beginners, but of course everyone is always welcome, okay? So, Peter, it had to come up at one point, yeah? So I can't have these sessions without talking about it, but we're talking about the weather, okay? So we're going to look at some new words to do with the weather, and we're going to discuss this, okay? So that's going to be the aim of the conversation, and it should be interesting. It's for beginners. If you can't understand me now, don't worry, still join, okay? So I don't know who's coming, so I don't know how to speak just yet, but we'll see. So, Danny, are you there?
Okay.
Hi, Danny, how are you?
I'm fine. You hear me?
Yeah, sure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cool. And where are you from?
Spain. I'm from Spain.
Okay, you're from Spain. Which part?
You know Valencia?
Valencia, yeah?
In southeast?
East, yeah, southeast.
Okay.
Cool. So, yeah, so good weather and stuff, yeah? So, nice, good to meet you.
Not today.
Tell me, please, make me feel better.
It's raining.
Guys, you heard it all first, yeah? So, England's not the only place that rains. Show me.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's still sunny, so it's rainy but sunny. And you've
Okay,
got
yeah.
And you've got a palm tree outside your window. I don't feel sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't feel sorry for you. But good to meet you, Danny. How long
Okay.
have you been learning English?
Sorry?
How long have you been learning English?
1 year now. In the high school only.
Cool, yeah. So for 1 year, that's cool. So good to meet you, Francisco.
Hello.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you, Francisco.
Okay. Nice
Is
to
it
meet you.
Francisco, like San Francisco, or is it Francisco?
Francisco.
Francisco. Okay, cool. And where are you from?
From Spain too.
Cool. Okay. And which part?
Córdoba.
And where
Andalusia. You know, near to Malaga.
Andalusia. Oh, so I went to Malaga last week. Yeah. So it's cool.
Okay.
How far away from Malaga is it?
How far? About 100 kilometers.
So really close. Yeah. Not too fast. That's cool. Yeah. Really nice. Yeah. So good part. Okay. So good to meet you, Francisco. And how long have you been speaking English?
About 2 years.
2 years or so, yeah, so cool, welcome. We have, who else? We have Emmanuel. Emmanuel?
I am ready.
Hi, welcome, Emmanuel. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Cool. And where are you from?
nice to meet you, me. And I come from Italy.
Italy. Cool. And what's
I'm
your
Roman.
city? You're Roman, yeah? So from Rome. Okay,
Rome.
cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. And how long have you been speaking English?
I learn English since the high school.
Since high school, yeah? So you've been learning English since high school. That's cool. Okay, so welcome, Emmanuel. And Ibrahim is here.
Thank you.
Hello,
Good to speak with again, Ibrahim.
nice to meet you again, Martin.
Cool. So we are a familiar face. So well, you're a familiar face to me. But for those who don't know you, could you just say your name, where you come from, and maybe also how long you've been learning English? Okay.
My name is Ibrahim. I am from Egypt. I am learning English since 3 years ago.
Okay. So guys, also quickly. Okay, just in the chat box, I wrote something for the rest of you. I've been learning English for years, yeah? So I've been learning English for 3 years, or for 2 years, or for 1 year. Okay, so I've been learning English. Cool. So good to speak with you again, Ibrahim. And Ismail, can we say your individual name, or should we say yellow? Ismail today is okay. In the last class, we had 2 people called Ismail, but now we only have 1, so that's cool. Ismail, how are you?
Fine, Martin. Nice to see you again.
Did you
Thank
have
you.
a good toilet break?
No, I haven't.
You haven't, okay. So you'll be dying for it afterwards, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ismail, I know you already, but could you just, for those who don't know you, introduce yourself? So say your name, where you come from, and how long you've been learning English.
I am Ismail from Turkey. I have been learning English for 5 years.
For 5 years already, yes? Cool. And we have Mary.
Hello,
Nice to meet you, Mary.
pleased to meet you.
Cool. And where are you from?
I'm I'm living by the sea in Russia, by the sea in Anapa.
Anapa, okay. And which sea is this? Is this Black
The Black
Sea or
Sea, the Black Sea.
Cool. Okay, so nice to meet you, Mary. This is definitely the first time we've spoken. I don't remember you, but how long have you been speaking English?
I've been speaking English since I went to primary school.
Since primary school, you could just say.
Primary
Since primary
school.
school. Cool. Okay, so welcome. We also have Mira. Okay, I thought that was going to be similar to Mary then, but Mira.
Myra, yeah.
Myra.
Myra.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I learned English subject since I was in elementary because we have an English subject.
Wait, I
up
just
to
spoke with
college.
you. That was so stupid of me. I just spoke with you. Sorry. Myra. Okay, so we just spoke in the last class, yeah. But it was just because you had your profile picture, I didn't recognize it. So, right. So you've been learning English since college. did you say?
Elementary.
Elementary school.
Elementary, yeah. Elementary school up to college.
Up
We
to
have
college.
English subjects. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, I guess so. You said originally from the Philippines, right?
Yes, teacher.
So you speak good English in the Philippines, yeah? Like it's an official language, I think, right?
Yeah, and no, not official language. We have Tagalog. That's our native language, but in every school, private or public schools, we have English subjects so that we learn English.
Okay, so that's why it's good, yeah? So the level's good. Okay, so Turkan, okay? Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see what's happened. Wait, that's okay. Turkan. Yeah, okay, so, sorry, it confused me on the Google Hangout. So, Turkan, you there?
Yes.
Good to speak with you again.
Oh, I'm not speaking English. I'm learning English in here new.
So you've been learning
English-
English recently, yeah? So
My English still beginner.
that's why you're here. Don't worry, Turkan, okay? So it's a beginner's class, so don't worry, okay? But if I speak too quickly for you, tell me to slow down, yeah? Because I will try to speak with you at a normal-ish pace, yeah? So kind of normal. But if it's too quick, just tell me to slow down, okay?
Okay.
Cool. No worries. Okay, so Turkan, so good to speak with you again. So we are talking about one of the most favourite topics of the British, and I don't know about in your countries as well, it could be. And that's the weather, okay? So we like to talk about the weather, and it's ironic because we have no weather, yeah? So the most popular subject to talk about is something we can't really talk much about, yeah? Which I find quite funny, but it is that way, yeah? So Abdul, I guess it's the same in America as well, but I guess you can have more interesting conversations, yeah? So do you talk a lot about the weather in America?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and is it interesting? Your
Yeah, I
weather
mean,
conversations.
It's like the most common part of the conversation. You know, whenever you go to gas station or whenever you go to, anywhere when you meet somebody, friends or somebody. So it's like a little part of conversation, all the time, you talk about the weather.
Okay, yeah, so you talk about the weather, and it's kind of this thing in small talk. They were saying, I was reading about this, and I was wondering, because why we talk about the weather, and it's not actually about the weather. The subject matter is not important. I was reading, there's some kind of psychology thing, yeah? It's just about feeling inclusive, yeah, so with someone, talking about anything, yeah, and we just choose the weather because it's an easy thing, but that's probably the same in America, yeah, so I guess it's quite good. Okay, so the weather is always different, Peter says, apart from in the UK, yeah, so when you go into a shop and say, oh, it's raining today, yeah, it's been raining for the last 100 years, yeah, so 1,000 years, yeah, so, no, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-flipping-doo, yeah, so, oh, look, it's raining less hard today. Your dinner's ready, I think, Mary, or something. Is that okay? Cool. Okay, so, Danny, how much time do you spend talking about the weather in Spain? Do you like to talk about the weather?
Okay, I don't spend many time talking about the weather. I usually have sunny days.
Yeah, so it's like a boring conversation topic in Spain as well, because it's the same, yeah, but for opposite things. So in the UK we say, oh, it's rainy today, you're like, oh, it's sunny today. But you're more like, yeah, it's sunny, let's go to the beach. Cool. Okay, so you don't really talk about it that much in Spain. Cisco, would you agree with this?
Yes.
So it's not a common topic in Spain?
No, it's a topic that we talk only a little, because the weather in Spain is very, very well.
Yeah. What I liked in Malaga is that there's thermometers everywhere, yeah? So you just see, today is 27 degrees, you're thinking, oh, this is nice.
Oh, yes.
So,
very hot,
I like
very
that,
hot.
Yeah, so it's about 20, really nice, yeah? So it's cool. Okay, so it's not a common topic, it's not popular in Spain.
No. It's only in the elevator you meet the strange person, you talk the wine, the hot, like that.
Yeah, so if you're stuck in the elevator with someone,
okay.
as referring to our last conversation, if anyone was there, yes, something you could start the conversation with. So, about the weather. And they have poetry about the weather in Britain. Peter, send us please an example. I'm curious. Okay, so it's not popular, but Emmanuel, what do you say? So,
also here, the weather isn't a common topic. There is always sun, and there is also a huge storm, but it is not important. It is not important. There is always sun.
So it's not something that it's not interesting. Yeah? So, oh, look, it's sunny again. Yeah, so it's not sunny again. Okay, so it sometimes rains in British elevators too, I'm sure. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So Ibrahim, what about you? So I guess there's a trend here. The sunny countries, they just seem to not care so much about this. But Ibrahim, yeah, does it take your fancy, this topic? Do you talk about the weather in Egypt?
Talking about the weather in Egypt is in summer, it's very hot. I really hate summer in Egypt.
Okay.
But in winter, it's cool.
But do you talk about this with
sunny
people?
days.
So do you talk about the weather with people, or is it just a topic that you just think, well, it's the same,
Yes,
so why? You do?
it's a popular here in Egypt, talking about the weather every day.
Okay, so people do, yes, it's popular. Ismail, in Turkey, what would you say?
Yes, Martin, we are talking very much about weather. We are living 4 seasons in my country. We are making complaint in winter from the cold weather and in summer from the hot weather, always. And I feel good sunny day, Martin. The climate affects my psychology deeply.
Yep.
In winter, I feel not good, especially in cloudy, closed day.
So they call it like winter depression or something, yeah? So it's when it's winter, you just feel really down, you don't feel that good, yeah? And in the summer, maybe because it's sunnier, you feel better, yeah? So this is probably why the British moan a lot, yeah? Because it's always winter. So, Ismail, so you would say it's quite a common topic, and people moan about it whatever season. I'd say it's the same. So even if, for example, it's been raining all year and there's one hot day, really hot day in the UK, when I say really hot day, we're not comparing it with Spain. People say, oh, it's too hot. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, I can't take any more of this. Oh, I can't wait for the rain. Things like this, yeah? So you're saying it's quite similar in Turkey?
Yes, similar, Martin.
Never satisfied, yeah? Never satisfied.
Yeah. Yes.
Mary,
But
okay, what do you say? Yeah, sorry, Ismail?
spring is good, I think, Martin. Not so cold, not so hot, mild weather. I like spring very much than the
Spring.
other seasons.
Spring is your happiest season, yeah? So it's not too hot, not too cold.
Yes.
If there is a
Always
spring.
is green.
Okay, yeah, so
Birds,
hence your flowers as well, yeah? So these are spring flowers.
flowers, yes.
Cool.
Birds
Okay.
are singing their melodies, flower, blossoms, everywhere is green. Weather is not so cold, not so hot.
And it's okay, yeah? So this is your favourite season.
Yes.
Mary, okay. Oh, okay, wait. Peter just said poetry about British rain. We'll get Mary to read this out, yeah? So read it out with passion, yeah? So, Mary, would you like to read this poem Peter just sent? I've never seen this before, so I don't know what it's going to say.
Shall I read it?
Yes, please. I'm trusting that it's not inappropriate, so we'll see. Okay, yes, please, Mary.
Like rain, this one.
Yes, please.
Like rain it sounded till it curved, like rain it sounded till it curved. And then when I knew 'twas wind, it walked as wet as any wave, but swept as dry as sand, when it had pushed itself away to some remotest plain A, coming as a host was had, it filled the wells, it pleased the pools, it wobbled in the road, it pulled the spigot from the hills, and it let the floods abroad, it loosened acres, lifted seas, the sides of centers steered then like Elia rode away upon a wheel of cloud.
I'm sorry, I'm lost. I didn't understand a word of this, yeah? So, not because it, but I didn't understand. Did anyone understand that? Maybe I would have to read that slower and in my own time and stuff to understand what that's saying, but I didn't get the point. Yeah? Did anyone get the point of this poem?
That is a phone.
Myra, have you heard this poem before?
No.
Did you understand?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah. So I
but there are a few words that's difficult to understand. What is the meaning?
So I need time to go over that one, yeah. So I didn't quite understand, but yeah, good, yeah. So a poem about the rain. Peter, if you want something to do, could you please write a description about what that was saying, yeah? So how you interpreted that, Peter. Okay, he's watching, I think. So, and Alpha's there. I forgot to say, Alpha, hello, how are you today, yeah? So just write in the chat box. But anyway, okay, so Mary, okay?
Yeah.
What about in Russia? So, do you like to talk about the weather?
Topic weather is not common in Russia. As I have already told, I live by the sea, and we actually have very hot weather. But this year we didn't have spring. A few years ago we wore warm clothes. It was rather cool. But now the weather is 25 degrees. It's even a bit stuffy.
A bit stuffy, yeah. So it's not, but you wouldn't talk about it, yeah. But what is the weather usually like? So in the summer, I guess it's quite hot. But in the winter, does it snow much?
Winters are not very cold.
Where you are, yeah.
It snows, but it's not too frosty.
When you say not too cold, how cold is not too cold?
It can be the coldest weather can be minus, let's say, 10 or 9 degrees.
Okay, yes. pretty cold, but it's not like -50 or whatever. Yeah, so -40. But yeah, cool. So it's not so popular to talk about in Russia.
No, yes. Mm-hmm.
And Myra, okay, so
Yes, teacher.
okay, so I'm just reading. Talk about that poetry in an elevator. It keeps you occupied, Myra. Thank you, Peter. I'll bear that in mind. So, Myra, okay, so in the Philippines, and compare it with where you are now, actually, yeah? So, have you noticed a change in attitude? Do people like to talk about the weather in either of these two countries? Which are in between?
Yeah. In my country, we have a tropical weather. And here, it's my first time to experience winter. And there's no winter in the Philippines. We only have sunny and and rainy season. We only have two weather.
And what's the rain like?
Mostly the rain is heavy rain and it causes flood, mostly typhoon, you know. And now the weather back home in the Philippines is summer, but it's very unpredictable because during summer and there's a lot of rains during afternoon or late at night. And here it's weird, yeah. Here in Qatar, the weather is weird, actually. Yeah, now it's spring, but it's raining a little bit, and which is good. But this coming summer or next month, it will be too hot. It will kill me.
Okay, yeah, so too hot. So the weather in the Philippines is. I was interested right until the point where you said that there was heavy rain. Yeah, so.
Yes, exactly.
When is the rain in the Philippines?
Rainy season there will start May, June, July up to February or January. It's a long time, but.
And how heavy is the rain?
Not too heavy. It depends if there's a typhoon coming. Because of flood. Yeah. Yeah.
So if there's a typhoon, then that's a problem, yeah. But okay, but apart from that, it's not too bad. Cool. But it's not so popular. People don't talk about it that much in the Philippines.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, cool. Turkan.
Thank you.
How is it with you, Turkan? Did you follow? Okay. So do people like to talk about the weather in your country, Turkan?
Yes. My country's is a very good. Zorano 16-degree heat weather in my country now. A little bit of shine. There are a little bit cloudy. And now here in spring, I like spring.
Okay, yeah, so it's more comfortable. It's kind of in the middle. But is it a popular topic to talk about in your country? Is it popular to talk about the weather?
Yes.
So people like to talk about the weather. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And what kind of things do they say? So if you were to meet me and you wanted to talk about the weather with me, what would you say in your country? So what kind of conversation, what would the conversation be like?
Sorry, repeat again.
No worries, no worries. So if we were to have a conversation about the weather in your country, how would we start this conversation? So in the UK we'd say, oh, the weather's terrible today.
Yes.
Oh, and then,
yes.
is it the same in your country?
Yes, yes.
So to complain, things like this. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so guys, we're going to learn some vocabulary to do with the weather. So different types of weather. I'm going to send you the links I attached to the Verbling class page, and I'm going to send you them now. So just have a look at this, okay? So I've sent you the first one. Please open this in the Verbling chat box. And for those who can't see, and for those who are watching, I'll share my screen as well. But also, Peter sent a very, very long poem, which maybe we'll look about at the end, but it's about wind. Wow, okay, so cool. Very romantic country, it's rainy. Okay, no more questions. So, in that case, let's have a look at this sheet. Can everyone see it?
Yes, picture. I see it.
Okay, so If it's too small on your screen, just go down here and zoom in and out, okay? So you can zoom in and out. Can you see? On your screen, or you can look at my screen if you can't see. I'll just focus it, okay? Can everyone see this? Yeah, can everyone see? Say no if you can't see. Cool, okay, let's make a start. So, what does it mean when I say, the weather is foggy today? Okay, so foggy, what does this mean, Danny?
Cold, foggy day.
Foggy is the. I'll say. Sorry.
Cold day.
Okay. It's the only word that I don't know in this speak.
No worries, okay, so we're going to talk about it. It's
Okay.
like a bit like Misty, okay? So guys, someone came here. Chuffed mate, okay. Chuffed mate, nice to speak with you. There's a guy called Chuffed mate. Okay.
Yes, hello?
Hi, good to speak with you.
Hi, me too.
Cool. Where are you from?
Now I'm in Egypt, but actually I'm from Syria.
Cool, okay, so good to meet with you. And how would you like to be called? Yeah, I think it's cool. Chuffed mate, you clearly learnt British English.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Chuffed mate, cool. So, how long have you been learning English?
Since secondary high school.
For quite a while, yes. Yeah? So quite a while. So cool. Okay, so nice to meet with you. We're talking about the weather today. Okay, so it's a very popular topic in the UK. Is it popular to talk about in Syria? So do people, or compare it with Egypt even?
Yes.
Do people talk about this kind of thing?
So I think it is very important to talk about weather every day. It is a daily event to talk about weather, because all the jobs and works may be related to the weather. If the weather is good, you can go to school, you can go to hospital, you can go to everywhere. And it is very important to talk about the weather, to know about the weather.
Cool, so you are a fan, yes? So you are a fan, perfect. And what would you say? So do you know what it means when I say foggy? The weather is a bit foggy.
Is it a cold day?
It could be cold. Well, usually it's cold. Well, I'm saying, and I'm not sure about in your countries when it's foggy, but it's kind of misty, yeah? So I'll show you a picture in a minute. I'm just gonna ask to see if there's anyone who knows what this means first, who could explain this maybe. So, Turkan, do you know this word, foggy? Turkan, do you understand the word foggy?
No, sorry, I don't know.
No worries. No worries.
No.
Mira, do you know this word, foggy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, could you explain it? Yeah, yes, please. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Foggy is a condition where damp and foggy after morning sleep. For example, if you are riding an airplane, you can say of the clouds that there's it's too foggy. It's like a smoke. It looks like a smoke.
I don't know why I said foggy makes it such foggy. It's like smoke mist. This is very foggy, and there's a stereotype.
Yeah.
Lots of people say this all the time.
It looks like a smoke.
I don't understand where it's come from, but lots of people, when I ask them about London, they always say London is foggy. Yeah, so has anyone heard of this?
Foggy. Fuzzy?
This is foggy, yeah? So if you can see my screen... Oh, sorry, I focused it on Myra. So if you can see my screen, this is foggy, yeah? So a bit misty, a bit...
Yes, teacher.
So, yeah, it does get foggy in the UK quite often. But, yeah, someone said... the most famous thing about London, they said, oh, it's foggy, yeah? So I didn't... London fog is like that, yeah? So it's not really like this that often. Yeah, but that's so, yeah. So, okay, so that's what it means when it's foggy. So it's there's lots of fog.
Yes.
Okay, so as we can see here, the noun is fog. So the fog, the adjective it's foggy. So the foggy weather. So the weather is a bit foggy today. Okay, there is fog. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Cool. Okay, so. Francisco, did you understand this word?
Yes.
Fog, yes? You understand fog?
Foggy in day is a few days in Andalusia.
So sometimes it's foggy.
Not is usually foggy days in Cordoba.
Okay, yeah. So sometimes it happens in some parts, but not everywhere. Okay, so that's foggy. Peter, would you mind keep posting a poem about foggy? Yeah. So about fog, you should say Alpha. Yeah. So about fog. Okay, Peter. Yes, please. If you can find London fog is not what it used to be. This is probably why I don't know why this stereotype came about. Yeah. But Peter, what was the London fog? What was it like? Yeah. Because for me, I don't find it any different to any other city in terms of this, but lots of people always say this, mention this. So Peter, tell us what it used to be like, okay? If you could write in the chat box. Okay, so we have Jose. Okay, let's go, maybe it's not working. Okay, so Mary, was that clear? So fog and foggy.
The difference between these words?
Yep, do you understand what it is, yeah? So
yes,
fog.
yes, I understand. It's and sometimes it's very dangerous to drive a car in the foggy weather.
Yeah, so you can get floodlights, yeah? And these are lights which are so bright on the car, I guess your cars have them. When it's foggy, you can still drive. So it's the same. And that makes sense, yeah? So Peter, about the smog, yeah? So, because of course London was industrial, and there would have been lots of pollution, and there still is pollution, yeah, like any big city. But yeah, that would be more smog, and smog is kind of man-made fog, yeah. So fog is to do with the weather, and smog is kind of smoke from chimneys and from factories and things like this, yeah. So that's smog. Okay, and yeah, okay. So in your countries, do you get much fog? So in Syria, Chafmate. So do you have much fog?
Yes, especially in the capital city, Damascus. It is very common there.
Is it natural? Is it because of the weather or because of maybe the industry?
No, because of the weather. Not. It is a very healthy city. Because there are many.
Okay, so it's mainly because
many
of the weather.
of trees, and the weather is really good.
It's good, yes. It's quite clear. We talked about Spain. Ibrahim, what do you say? So in Egypt, does it ever get foggy?
Well, most of the days, the days are sunny.
Okay, yes, it's quite clear. And actually thinking about it, I think the last time I went to London, it was quite foggy. Yeah, so I guess maybe I'm used to it. Yeah, so I don't notice it so much. But thinking, I don't know, looking at it from distance, I guess it is quite foggy. Yeah, so but Alpha managed to find a fog. Battle of fog, wind and sun. Okay, let's have a look at this later. So it's quite clear, and I guess Ismail, yes, in Turkey it's always quite clear as well. You said you flew into London. Ismail.
Yes, Martin. I live in Ankara. There is not so much foggy day in Ankara, but the city is near the sea is more common foggy situation in Turkey.
Yeah.
There is a misty day, especially in winter in Ankara, because of the chimneys of the fabrics, and we have a small river in Ankara. Around the river, there is a fog and mist, especially in winter day.
Yeah.
When the no wind, the mist doesn't go out from the city, and the mist accumulated around the city center, and it's affect the air traffic and the car traffic in the city.
Okay, yeah, so it can, cause jams and stuff, yeah? But generally it's okay, it's not too bad, I guess, yeah? So...
Yes, not so bad. Several days in winter we are encountering such a misty and foggy days.
So at least it's not every day, yeah? So it's not every day.
Not so common,
okay, but
Martin.
I guess for the sea it's also quite clear. And also Cornwall, yeah? So Peter made a good point. I guess because Cornwall's by the sea and the weather's not so warm always. In the summer it can get very, very warm in Cornwall, yeah? So, but yeah, because there's a lot of fog, I guess, yeah? So I don't know, I haven't been to Cornwall in the winter, I've only been in the summer. But Peter, does it cause a lot of disruption? If you could write in the chat box if it caused a lot of disruption, yeah. But I've never been to Cornwall in the winter, but I can imagine, yeah, because of lots of like Peter said, to mist on the sea and stuff. Okay, and yeah, okay. So everyone knows about fog. Mary, okay. Does it ever get foggy where you are in Russia?
Sorry, repeat, please.
Does it ever get foggy where you are in Russia?
I don't quite understand the question.
Is it ever foggy?
Yeah, of course. Sometimes it happens. And sometimes if it is foggy, we can be sure that the weather is going to be fine, sunny.
Okay, yeah, so it's a sign that the weather will clear up and stuff. That's cool. And Mira, what do you say? I guess no in the Philippines, yeah? Not really foggy.
Is it Myra? Yeah. Myra. I get confused.
Oh, sorry. It's Myra,
Yeah,
Myra, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I tutor someone else called Mira, yeah, so on Verbling. So I get confused, yeah, so it's Myra you are. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yes. What is your question, sir?
Is it ever foggy in the Philippines? Then compare this now with Qatar.
No, I haven't experienced foggy places in the Philippines.
Just yet.
We don't have, yeah. Even here in Qatar, more on sandstorm.
Okay, and that is another thing, yeah. So it's quite dusty. It's still kind of like foggy, but not because of the sand, yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you.
In that case, let's go on with that sheet. So that was fog and foggy. The next one is cloud and cloudy. I guess this one is quite clear. Do you know what this means when I say, "Oh, it's cloudy"?
Yeah.
Shout out if you don't understand. Yeah. So don't be shy, guys. Please don't be shy. Do you understand? Yeah. So cloudy. I guess that's quite clear. It is a cloudy day. This is something that is very, very common in the UK. Yeah. So usually it's very cloudy. Yeah. And it's formed by the clouds, which are the things which carry the rain. Yeah. You know what a cloud is? A cloud, and to describe the adjective is cloudy. Yeah. Mehmet has joined us.
Yes.
How are you today, Mehmet?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Not too bad, yeah? So good to speak with you. Mehmet, how's the weather there today?
It is very sunny. There is no cloud in sky.
So it's nice, yeah? So it's not cloudy, it's quite clear.
Yes, it's quite clear and it's sunny.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so good. Okay, so do you know, Mehmet, you just joined us. Do you know
Yes.
the word foggy?
Foggy, a kind of cloud, maybe. Smoking, like smoking. Smoke, sorry, smoke.
It's a
like
bit
smoke.
like smoky, but not because of industry, but usually because of just the weather, yeah? So lots low clouds and things like this. Okay? Low clouds usually. So the
Yeah.
clouds are quite low.
No cloud,
Low clouds, yeah? So low.
no cloud. So
I'll write this down. Yeah, so low
Sorry.
clouds in the Burping Chatboard.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
No worries, okay? So foggy is like when the clouds are a bit low, yeah? So you're kind of
Oh,
in
yeah,
the clouds, yeah?
yes.
Perfect, cool.
Low clouds.
Yeah, so, and it's like clouds. So clouds are up in the sky, and if it's a cloudy day, it means the opposite, yeah? So, as in, there are no clear skies, you can't see the blue, it looks all grey, yeah, and cloudy. And that's how it usually is in the UK, yeah? So, it's usually cloudy. Okay.
I understand.
So that was cloudy. I think that was quite clear for you guys. We'll go to the next one, okay? So, cloudy, the cold, yeah? So do you know this, the cold?
Yes.
The wind, the cold, things like this, yeah? So, and adjective, it is cold, but the cold weather, yeah? So, and that's quite clear, I guess. Ice becomes icy, yeah? Do you know this? So the icy temperature, or the conditions were icy. They usually say, there are icy conditions on the road, meaning the roads have ice on them, yeah? Okay. Alpha is here.
Is it Alpha is there?
Yes, I think he's here.
Oh.
Gone. He's gone. Okay, I was hoping to speak to him. But cool. So, icy. And I guess Mary, yeah? So, no one can talk about this one because it's probably never icy in your countries. Apart from maybe Mary, yeah? So, in Russia, yeah? So, in the winter time, does it ever get icy?
Sometimes we have icy weather, not often, but sometimes it is very frosty. Icy, yes, we have.
Okay, yes, and UK gets icy as well, but I guess for you guys, it's not appropriate. But Ibrahim, did you understand this? Icy.
Yes, ice. We have.
So ice, yeah. So the ice, but you describe it as icy.
I have a dream to see ice in Egypt.
I guess you can't. By the way, can I just ask you, have you ever seen snow?
In Egypt?
Ibrahim.
Never.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it'd be
Never
like,
in
yeah? So you've never seen snow. Danny, does it ever snow in Spain?
Yeah, I was born in the north of Spain, and there is very
Я
cold.
выключил микрофон. Где я выключил микрофон? Я камеру тоже выключил, нету.
I see the snow many times.
Okay, so it's not so common. It's not so often. Yeah, this happens in the south. I guess it's never icy or it's never snowy. Yeah. Yeah.
What? I can hear you.
In the south of Spain, I guess.
No, in the south. Never.
Only this year, one day in Córdoba, it's snowing.
Wow.
Okay, in the mountains.
Yeah, and I've heard of a place, yeah, in the south of Spain where you can ski. It's like on a mountain, and you can ski wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Because you have a sunny day with snow. It's very funny.
Yeah, I think it's cool. So, have you ever been there, Francisco? Yeah. So, this place. I've only heard about it in Spain, where you can ski wearing a T-shirt.
In Spain, in Andalusia, is there Sierra Nevada and Granada. There are many places to skiing.
To ski, yeah. So it's quite practical, and you can ski in wearing a T-shirt. Is it okay? I just heard about this. I'm not sure if it's true, but where you can just wear summer clothes and you can ski, because although it's snowing, although there's snow on the mountains, the weather's still quite warm.
Okay.
Yeah, is it true?
Yes, the places is very hot, and others you can skiing.
Cool. Okay, so that's I can't imagine, yeah, but that's quite cool. Would anyone like to do this? Would anyone like to ski wearing just a T-shirt, maybe I don't know, shorts or whatever? Yeah, so summer clothes, but skiing. I don't know. Has anyone skied before? I guess you all come from hot countries. Ismail, have you ever gone skiing?
Yes, Martin. I have made skiing several times.
Okay, and can you do it in Turkey? Is it too hot?
The west side of Turkey is hot, but the east side in winter is 6 months snowy, Martin.
Okay, so it's 6 months snowing. It's snowing for 6 months.
Yes, you can snow in winter in the east side, and we have several months in the west side too. You can snow in Uludağ, in Bursa, especially. It's a big snow center in my country, and Bolu Mountain in Black Sea region is one of the most famous snow center in my country.
And can you ski like in Spain, like we were talking about, in your summer clothes? Yeah. So can you wear, for example, just a T-shirt and go skiing, or do you need to wear like a ski jacket and the proper equipment? Yeah. So how does it work in Turkey? Are there any places where it's hot and still you're still able to?
Martin, I have never been in Antalya, but there is a mount in Antalya, and people are. I have heard that people are making ski in summer day in Antalya because it is very high. But I didn't see anyone who are skiing with summer clothes.
Yeah, I think for me that's quite unusual, but this is cool, I think. Yeah, so I want to see it. So yeah, so you can. It's possible in Turkey as well. Okay, and you have seen snow, but who else? So Amma, I guess. Yeah, so Amma, good to speak to you again.
Hi.
Okay, so how are you doing? You okay?
I'm good, okay, yes.
Cool. Okay, have you ever seen snow?
Never.
What do you imagine? I haven't seen sun either, arguably. Yeah. So, but what do you imagine it to be like? Yeah. So, what do you imagine snow to be like?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So
if you not have an experience, you can't explain.
I can't. Yeah. I don't know. But it's horrible. I don't like it. Yeah. So I like snow if you're doing something fun with the snow, but if you're just doing normal stuff, it's not good. Yeah, you just get cold for a bit. Yeah. So, but if you're doing something like skiing or something, that's okay. That's something different. But okay, so if I would, wait. So if you have black ice on the roads, the traffic usually comes to a standstill. It's happening in Britain too. Yeah. So this is common. Yeah. So black ice, and you can't usually see the ice, but it causes accidents. Okay, so it's very, very slippy when you drive on it or walk on it, and it causes it can be quite dangerous. Okay, but your country's guys are not icy at all. What would you prefer to be in? To have 50 degrees? No, okay, to be in 40 degrees, or to be in minus 20 degrees. Okay, so Amma, what would you say? Minus 20 or plus 40 degrees?
In my case, plus 40, because every day is 40.
Okay, we'll say we'll say plus 60. Yeah, so plus 60.
Plus 60 is very hot, but plus 20 is freezing.
Plus 20 is freezing.
60.
I thought you said plus 20 is freezing. Yeah. So, okay, best day in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. So
not plus
minus 20.
Minus 20.
I was gonna say, yeah. So Europe will shock you, Emma. Yeah. So Europe will shock you. So minus 20 is freezing. So not so comfortable. Chaffed. Okay. So plus 60 or minus 20. What would you prefer?
Okay, I think I want to try minus 20.
Okay, so you would like to try minus 20. Who agrees?
Yeah, because I think there's a new feeling if you live in this weather, and you will live a good moments.
Okay, so you're saying also maybe it's quite healthy. I'm not sure, yeah? So cold weather, I guess, is quite healthy. But if it's freezing, if it's just like rainy, then it's unhealthy because it carries diseases and stuff. But I think really cold is healthy. If you stay warm. So, Danny, plus 60 or minus 20?
I prefer minus 20 because if I wearing 60 degrees, I will die.
Okay. Let's make it minus 60 or plus 60.
Oh, I don't know. Minus 60, I think.
Oh, yeah. So I'd say plus 60. It's probably a reflection of the countries you live in. Yeah. So
But I will die.
That's okay. But if you're gonna die, you'll freeze to death. Yeah. I'd rather boil than freeze. Okay. So, Francisco, what would you say? Plus 60 or minus 60?
Well, I prefer for 40 degree.
Okay, we'll say plus 40 or minus 40, yeah? We'll stick with that.
Because I am habituated to this kind of temperature. In Córdoba is very, very hot in summer. It's 40 or plus, 45.
Yeah, plus 40, yeah? Plus 40, plus 45.
Plus 40, okay.
Okay, this is cool. So you would prefer plus rather than minus, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Golat joined us, or Golath. Golath? Am I saying your name correctly? Golath? Okay, I can't hear you just yet. Check your mic settings, or it might still be loading, okay? So we'll come back to you. And if it doesn't work by the time I come back, I'll just show you how to unmute your microphone, okay? So, okay. Oh, you're having a net problem. No worries. It's not the microphone then. So, Ibrahim, would you say minus 40 or plus 40?
I will choose minus any number. Any number is.
Any number minus?
Yes.
Guys, you're crazy, yes?
I hate hot weather.
You don't know how lucky, seriously, you don't know how lucky you are, yeah? So to live in hot countries. Yeah, so, okay, Ismail, what do you say, minus or plus?
I prefer minus. I don't like...
This makes it worse for me, yeah? So, when you say you don't like the hot weather, yeah? So this makes it worse because I want the hot weather, yeah? So, okay, so why minus? Why minus?
Martin, we can find a solution for cold, but it is difficult to find a solution for hot weather, I think.
Ice cream. Swimming pool. Yeah, swimming pool and ice cream. You know, what can you have when it's hot? Yeah, so soup. When it's cold, sorry, soup. You know, which is better, ice cream or soup? So yeah, okay. So you're saying it's difficult to regulate your body temperature, yeah, when it's hot.
But when it's minus, you can't move. You like.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when it's hot, you can't move. No problem. Just sweating. No problem.
Yeah, that's okay, yeah? So you can clear the sweat. And also, sweat cools you down, I think, yeah? But, okay, so, Mehmet, what do you say? Minus temperatures or plus temperatures?
Plus temperatures, of course.
Okay, and plus 40 is okay for you?
I'm not a strong man, so I get cold very easily. So I want to leave hot weather. I want to leave hot weather.
Okay, yeah, so the thing is, I would choose hot weather in the day, but cold weather at night, yeah? So I like to be cold when I'm sleeping. I hate it when the heating's on when I'm sleeping. I like to be cold, yeah? So
yes, me too, of course. But in cold weather, I'm getting cold easily.
yeah. So I think we should choose, yeah? So what we should do is balance out the weather a bit, yeah? So in the daytime, we, go to the south of Spain or whatever. In the nighttime, we go somewhere a bit colder. So, but what do you say? Myra, did I say it right? Myra.
Yeah, Myra, yeah. I would prefer plus 60.
Plus
yeah,
60
plus
rather
60. Yeah, I don't like cold. It burns.
Yeah, so it's better for you to be in the warm. And Peter made a suggestion, minus 30 degrees Celsius, get outside, make a hole in the frozen lake, and go for a skinny dip. Yeah, Peter will follow you, okay? Yeah, so you set the example and put the photos on my Bubbling Facebook page, okay? We look forward to seeing it. So, guys, we have run up time oh no, we've still got 2 minutes, yeah? So that's cool. Okay, so now we've talked about the weather. What are you going to do, yeah? So is anyone spending time outside, yeah, this afternoon or whatever? So, Amma, because it's hot all the time.
Ya ben bünyem o kadar sağlam bir soğukta çabuk ısınıyorum.
Sorry?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so, Amma, because it's hot all the time, what do you normally do in the afternoons, yeah? So do you usually go outside or do you stay inside?
Actually, this is 3 days past, I think from Friday is very good weather in Saudi Arabia. I don't see the sun today, I guess.
So when you mean good is when you can't see the sun?
Yeah, raining maybe 20 degrees. At night maybe 70 degrees, 90 degrees, like that.
So the weather forecasters in Saudi Arabia celebrate when there's rain coming, yeah? So it's the opposite.
Yeah,
well,
everybody outside.
Like rain, yeah, okay, that's cool, yeah? So, yeah. Can't imagine cheering for rain, but that's cool. Guys, we have run out of time now, so I've got some classes later if any of you can join, but good to meet with some new faces. So Danny, Francisco, can I just ask, it was for beginners, this class, but the way I'm taking it, well, you managed to speak quite well, guys. Danny, was it okay for you, or was it too quick? Did you understand?
No, it's okay. It's perfect.
Guys, in that case, all of you can try intermediate. Yes, definitely, Amma. Yeah, you've tried this before. But all of you who are in this class can definitely try intermediate, even maybe some of you advanced. Yeah, so just have confidence with that. But guys, good to speak to you soon. Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Nice to meet
See you
you.
guys.